What's up, guys? You're on the ground. All right, time to witness some greatness. So as you see, it's 125, 123. Here comes Halliburton up the court, and you're about to see the thumbnail here soon. He's going to almost lose the ball, step back, and put it in. Look at that. Bam. Okay. Insanity. First of all, thought he won the game. He's doing this celebration a little too early. Shout out Halliburton, though. Shout out Santo. Shout out the Cubbies as well. Of course. Go Pacers. What a game. And I just rewatched the entire third and fourth quarter. I really wasn't able to see most of the fourth. I was able to see like the last 2 minutes and then all of overtime. And then I was able to see the first 6 minutes of the game. So I was like, you know what? I saw basically the first quarter, didn't see the second. So I was like, let me go watch the second half. And in that second half, I saw the Knicks, man, just show their grit and determination. Shout out to the New York Knicks, first of all. I want to say these guys are the grittiest team we've played in a long time this season. They play physical like us. They chase the rebounds like us. And really, they were playing our game better than we were playing. Their depth pieces were playing better than our depth pieces for most of the game. But after this happens, where Halliburton is choking and pointing to Reggie, which Reggie does point back at him, which is awesome. After this moment, one man super stepped up in overtime, and it was Obi Toppin. Now, as you know on this channel, we watched Obi Toppin's legacy game, 36 points in the Minnesota against Timberwolves, where they had all their starters in, and Obi Toppin brought us to overtime and won the game in overtime, and I was at a loss for words, and I was emotional, because I was like, Obi really showing what he can do. And Obi Toppin had a huge putback dunk, and just a huge dunk that dang near was an and one, didn't get called in the fourth quarter. This is a game that totally shifts the series. When the Knicks were up 14 and people came up to me and worked there, Josh and me, I was like, I saw this happening. I saw the Pacers losing by 10-14, right? Said it in my preview prediction video. So for me, I was like, all right, that's cool, whatever. Then Tyler comes up to me, hey man, 3.5 minutes, we're down about 11. So, what happened then? He's like, well, Brunson, I don't know, made a free throw, missed a free throw, I went to commercial. I said, what? So I'm like, Ryan, pull up the score, right? I am at job. And let's just say we got the score pulled up and everything, and I was able to see the end of the game. Now, the reason that I believed in this team, right? 28 seconds left, down 5, is because we've seen them come back down 7, down 8, down 9. Doesn't really matter the deficit, they will fight. If you do not make every single shot, make every single switch defensively, never foul again, and do all of this, you will never put out the Pacers until the very end. That's what the Knicks learned the hard way. But there were some things to learn for the Pacers here. This was not a perfect game. Number one, the 2 fouls in a row on 3-point shots is unacceptable by Nesmith and Nembhard, the 2 best defenders on the team. But at the same time, before Nesmith goes on and makes that crazy run here, before this shot, Nesmith is flying after every rebound. He really was the only guy on the Pacers flying after every rebound, flying after every loose ball, looking like he cared. And eventually, obviously, late game and the entire overtime, Pacers care. But Nesmith, before he makes those 3, showed effort. And I think that is so big. A guy who shows effort the whole time will eventually get his shots to fall as well. This was a Nesmith legacy game. And of course, this guy legacy as well, as he also hits a clean pass in overtime to Nembhard, where Josh Hart just completely lost where he was. This is a total choke job by the Knicks. And let me tell you right now that this isn't a thing where it's like, oh, it's a total choke job by the Knicks. The Knicks will go and win 4 in a row. No. This is a game that is demoralizing to lose. But game 2, obviously, Knicks will probably wake up. Just like game 3, Cavs woke up after we broke their heart with this game right here. That's Halliburton hitting a game winner against the Cavs. It's crazy how this has happened. 3 times, 3 weeks, 3 series. This Indiana Pacers team never says die. And they are 3 wins away now from something crazy, but I never want to get ahead of myself. Thank you for watching. Again, incredible game, hardwood classic, legendary game. What a comeback and what an overtime victory for the Indiana Pacers. Thank you for watching. That's my instant thoughts and reactions. Oh, also, Rick Carlisle's switches were a little rough, but they worked. So good job, Rick Carlisle. Goodbye.